Just before we wrap it up, Nick, what are some of the top tips that you would recommend anyone trying to create an online course that you think are just have to be done? And we've mentioned some of them, but maybe just quickly summarize what are the top tips if you're going to sell your online course?
First thing that I would say is make sure that there's an audience for it. Mm-hmm. Don't think that because you see an audience for it, there is definitely an audience for it. I think, we've all watched Dragon's Den or Shark Tank, right? Mm-hmm. Where people go on, these entrepreneurs with these wonderful ideas about products that they've spent years developing that will solve all these problems, and they're utter junk. You want to make sure that your course is not going to be something similar. You're investing time, money, and effort into building something that doesn't add any value to anyone.
Yep.
So that would be my first step as an overall look at online course creation.
Right.
After that, you need to understand your target audience. What are the pains that they're going through? What is the dream life that they want? And these are the two things that you need to talk to them about.
Right. Okay, that's
yeah.
I totally agree with you, and that's why sometimes here's the challenge with an online course, in that you can spend 2 or 3, 4 months developing it, and people go, "You're not helping me. I don't even know who's this for." So
yes,
because maybe the best way to do it is to create a mini course first, which could be a minimal viable product, and then build the longer course later once you've actually tested it with your audience and tested your marketing funnel as well. So, because when you think of an idea and think, okay, this is a problem for me, is it a problem for my potential audience? And then the audience goes, yawn, you wasted all this time. So I think, for maybe creating an online course, a short mini course. So your course that you've created, and also the book that you've written, how long is it in terms of time for people to commit to, in terms of, because a lot of people start courses but never finish them. So how long is the course? How many modules is it?
It's actually a relatively short course. It's I would say you could finish it in about an hour. It's not that, there's not that much to it, to be honest with you. Once you understand the basic principles of, I start with talking about why video outreach is so much better than cold email.
Yep.
And then I talk about where to find these people. And then I talk about what to talk to them about. And I think the key bit is to make sure that you've got a strong start and a strong finish.
Yep.
After that, there's not a lot else to know, really. So it's a relatively short course.